Creatine before and after. Only 1% know this. The true effects of creatine after age 50. Your muscles are disappearing faster than your hairline. Your brain is foggier than your bathroom mirror after a hot shower. And your bedroom performance has become more unpredictable than the weather. But what if one cheap white powder could fix all three? No, not that one. I am talking about creatine, and the effects after 50 are so wild that pharmaceutical companies are genuinely nervous. Comment active right now to get my free 30-day workout plus creatine guide, because what I am about to reveal will make you wonder why your doctor never mentioned any of this. Effect 1. Creatine fixes your blood sugar in the same performance range as certain lifestyle-first treatments. Here is something your endocrinologist probably does not know. A 2023 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology found that creatine supplementation improved glucose tolerance by 19% in adults over 50. 19%. That is comparable to some first-line diabetes medications. How does this work? Creatine increases the translocation of GLUT4 transporters to muscle cell membranes. In plain English, it helps your muscles suck up sugar from your blood like a vacuum cleaner on steroids. A 2024 study from the University of São Paulo showed that older adults taking creatine had significantly lower post-meal blood sugar spikes compared to placebo. One researcher said it was like giving the muscles a bigger fuel tank. If your doctor keeps warning you about prediabetes while you keep ignoring it, creatine might be the intervention you actually stick with. Effect 2. Creatine makes your skin look younger. This one sounds like complete nonsense until you see the research. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology found that creatine applied topically and taken orally reduced fine lines and improved skin firmness in adults over 45. Why? Your skin cells need ADP to repair themselves, produce collagen, and fight oxidative damage. Creatine supercharges this process. A 2023 German study found that 6 weeks of creatine supplementation increased skin hydration by 14% and improved skin firmness by an average of 12%. So while everyone else is spending $300 on serums that smell like a French pharmacy, you could be getting younger-looking skin from a supplement that costs $15 a month. Your wrinkles are basically an energy crisis. Creatine is the bailout. Effect 3. Creatine helps your equipment work properly again. Let us talk about the elephant in the bedroom. Erectile dysfunction affects over 50% of men over 50, and most would rather chew glass than discuss it. But here is what the research says. A 2023 study published in the International Journal of Impotence Research found that creatine supplementation improved endothelial function, which is the fancy term for how well your blood vessels dilate. Better dilation means better blood flow. Better blood flow means better everything below the belt. Creatine also increases nitric oxide availability, which is literally the same mechanism that Viagra uses. A 2022 pilot study found that men over 50 taking creatine reported improved erectile firmness and reduced refractory time. One participant in the study described it as going from a garden hose to a fire hose. I did not write that. It is in the actual study notes. Combined with creatine's effects on testosterone optimization and energy levels, your bedroom performance might start reminding you of your 30s. Your partner might need to start taking creatine just to keep up. Effect 4. Creatine makes hangovers less brutal. This is not medical advice to drink more. But if you are over 50 and still enjoy wine with dinner, creatine might save your next morning. A 2023 study in the journal Alcohol found that creatine reduces oxidative stress in liver cells exposed to alcohol. In simpler terms, creatine helps your liver process the poison you voluntarily consumed. Participants who supplemented with creatine before moderate alcohol consumption reported 30% less severe hangover symptoms the next day, including reduced headache, nausea, and cognitive impairment. The researchers believe creatine helps maintain brain ADP levels that alcohol typically depletes and supports liver detoxification pathways. Does this mean you should drink more? Absolutely not. Does this mean your 2 glasses of wine at dinner might not ruin tomorrow's morning meeting? Possibly. Creatine is not permission to become an alcoholic. It is damage control for adults who enjoy life occasionally. Effect 5. Creatine significantly improves your sperm quality. Gentlemen, if you thought your reproductive years were behind you, science has news. A 2022 study in the journal Reproductive Biology and Endocrinology found that creatine supplementation improved sperm motility by 23% and sperm concentration by 18% in men over 45. Why? Sperm cells are basically tiny missiles that need enormous amounts of ADP to swim. Creatine provides that energy. Another 2023 study showed that creatine reduced DNA fragmentation in sperm cells, meaning healthier genetic material if you are still in the baby-making business. Even if fatherhood is not your goal, sperm quality is actually a biomarker for overall male health. Poor sperm parameters correlate with higher cardiovascular disease risk, shorter lifespan, and worse metabolic health. Think of it as a report card for your entire body. Creatine helps you get better grades. Effect 6. Creatine helps you survive surgery and recover faster. If you are over 50, chances are you will need some kind of surgical procedure eventually. Here is something surgeons rarely mention. A 2023 study in the Journal of Surgical Research found that patients who supplemented with creatine for 4 weeks before major surgery had 35% faster recovery times and significantly less post-operative muscle loss. Surgery is metabolically devastating. Your body catabolizes muscle tissue for energy during recovery. Creatine helps preserve lean mass and provides the cellular energy needed for tissue repair. A 2024 study showed that creatine supplementation reduced hospital stay duration by an average of 1.5 days following hip replacement surgery in adults over 60. One orthopedic surgeon interviewed for the study said he now recommends creatine as part of pre-surgical preparation. He described not using it as leaving money on the table. If you have any procedure scheduled in the future, this information alone could save you days of hospital food and uncomfortable beds. Effect 7. Creatine makes you smarter when sleep deprived. A 2023 study in Scientific Reports found that creatine almost completely eliminated the cognitive impairment normally caused by sleep deprivation. Participants who took creatine performed at nearly baseline cognitive levels even after 36 hours without sleep. The placebo group was bumbling around like zombies while the creatine group was still solving complex problems. For adults over 50 who often struggle with sleep quality anyway, this is massive. Even if you only got 5 hours last night, creatine helps your brain function like you got 7 or 8. One researcher described it as having a cognitive insurance policy against bad sleep. Your brain can dip into creatine reserves when normal energy production falls short. If you have ever blanked on someone's name, forgotten why you walked into a room, or lost your train of thought mid-sentence, your brain is experiencing energy brownouts. Creatine keeps the lights on. Effect 8. Creatine reduces your chronic pain. A 2022 study published in the journal Pain Medicine found that creatine supplementation reduced pain severity in adults over 50 with fibromyalgia by 41%. 41% reduction in pain from a supplement that costs less than $1 a day. The mechanism appears to involve improved mitochondrial function in nerve cells and reduced neuroinflammation. Chronic pain often involves an energy crisis in the nervous system, and creatine addresses that directly. Another 2023 study showed that creatine combined with vitamin D reduced chronic lower back pain in adults aged 50 to 70 by 28% compared to placebo. If you have been popping ibuprofen like candy and your liver is starting to file complaints, creatine might offer a safer alternative for long-term pain management. Effect 9. Creatine helps you breathe better. This one is genuinely surprising. A 2023 study in the journal Respiratory Medicine found that creatine supplementation improved lung function markers in adults over 55 with mild chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Participants showed improved forced vital capacity and reduced shortness of breath during daily activities. Your respiratory muscles, including your diaphragm, require ADP to function. When these muscles fatigue, breathing becomes labored. Creatine provides the energy substrate these muscles need. A 2024 study showed that creatine improved exercise tolerance in older adults with mild respiratory issues, allowing them to walk further and faster without becoming winded. If climbing stairs leaves you gasping like a fish out of water, creatine might help you reach the top without needing a defibrillator. Effect 10. Creatine protects your hearing. A 2022 study in the journal Hearing Research found that creatine supplementation protected against noise-induced hearing damage in adults over 50. The inner ear contains hair cells that are extremely metabolically active. Loud noise damages these cells partly through ADP depletion and oxidative stress. Creatine buffers both. Participants who took creatine before exposure to loud environments showed significantly less temporary hearing threshold shift compared to placebo. If you spent your 20s at concerts, your 30s at clubs, and your 40s saying what at every conversation, creatine might help preserve whatever hearing you have left. Comment active below for my free 30-day workout plus creatine optimization guide. You just learned 10 effects of creatine that 99% of people will never hear about. Your blood sugar, skin, bedroom performance, hangover recovery, fertility, surgical outcomes, cognitive function under stress, chronic pain, breathing, and hearing can all potentially improve from one supplement that costs less than your daily coffee. The pharmaceutical industry charges hundreds of dollars monthly for drugs that address these issues individually. Creatine costs $15 and hits multiple targets simultaneously. The only question is whether you will actually do something with this information or scroll to the next video and forget everything. Comment active now. Subscribe. Share this with someone over 50 who needs to hear it. And stop letting myths and misinformation keep you from feeling better than you have in decades.